Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a video to show you guys the Gourmand Sweet Fragrance Mist that I'm absolutely loving right now for this time of year during the winter while it's cold. Some of these are fragrances that I have barely touched since it's been cold, and some of them I have used a little bit more, and then I think there's some of these that I haven't even got to yet, but these are the ones that I'm really enjoying right now. Like this whole type of scent is what I'm really into at the moment and what I'm wanting to focus on in February and get a lot of use out of. So I'm going to go through and talk with you a little bit about each one. So we'll start with Vanilla Bean Noel. So this one right here is by Bath & Body Works, and it smells really good. I have a backup of this, so this one is actually in my Project Use It Up. The fragrance notes in this one are fresh vanilla bean, warm caramel, sugar cookies, whipped cream, and snow-kissed musk. I actually did a scent test on this one and the new Vanilla Bean Noel that just came out, and the new one is stronger this year. So yeah, I'm excited to finish using this one up, and then I'll probably bring the other one out, but I haven't decided if I'm going to use it this month or use it in the month of March, because I kind of want to get more use out of these down here since I have had this one in my in my Project Use It Up already. So I haven't decided if I'm going to use the other one this month or not, but either way, I'm excited to finish using this one and get some good use out of it because it does smell really delicious. So next we have Pink Sugar by Aquilina. This is the body mist version of the fragrance. Now this comes in a perfume as well, and to me these two smell a little bit different from one another, not just because this is the body mist version and the other one is a perfume, but this one to me just smells slightly different. This one pairs well with like lighter sweet scents that you could also wear the Pink Sugar perfume with as well, but whenever you use this one, to me it's a slightly different sort of vibe or whatever. And I once paired this with, I think it's called Baby Soft, and I got compliments on it, that fragrance combination. But this is really good, and yeah, so I'm excited to try to use this one more this month and get some good use out of it because it's just really delicious, along with using the Pink Sugar perfume as well. But I also want to get a lot of use out of the actual body mist too. I'm going to switch to my right hand. I'm a right-handed person. Okay, so next we have Coconut Cream Pie by Bath & Body Works. So the fragrance notes in this are toasted coconut flakes, caramel custard, and golden pie crust. This is a really good one. All of my body mist that I like to use during the cold weather, I marked them whenever the cold weather started because I just was curious to see how much use I would get out of these while it was cold. This wasn't like a Project Use It Up or anything. It was just solely for my curiosity, wanting to see how much I was gonna use out of it. So if you see little marks on these, most of them, that's what it's from. So next we have Marshmallow Sugar by Goose Creek. This one is really good, and this one is sort of similar to the Pink Sugar fragrance, but this one is different. It's really good, and if you've never smelled this, it sort of reminds me of, like, you know, when you are smell of like a vape or whatever, and it's one of those like sweet scents or whatever. That's what this really reminds me of. And I haven't worn this one yet since it's been cold, so I'm excited to use this one and get some good use out of it. And also, I don't know if you guys have been on the Goose Creek app lately, but I got on there yesterday and they didn't have any lotions or shower gels in stock, and I was kind of like low-key like freaking out a little bit. So I'm planning to call them today and ask like what's going on and when they're going to restock. I know that sometimes they get out of things, and I think sometimes they bring them back, but I really got to find out what's going on. And anyways, whenever I call in, I'm going to request they bring this fragrance back because it's just so good. So yeah. Okay, next I have Wrapped in Vanilla by Bath & Body Works. The fragrance notes in this are soft vanilla, velvet sugar, and chantilly creme. So this vanilla fragrance mist is really good because the creaminess in this is what stands out and what is so like strong in it. So this one is really good, and I'm super excited to get some good use out of it. I really like to, before we move on, I really like to pair this with Twisted Peppermint by Bath & Body Works because I love Twisted Peppermint, but I think I would like it better if the vanilla in it was a little bit stronger, just because to me it smells more dessert-like. So I really like to pair this with Twisted Peppermint. So yeah, that's a good combination to try if you have both of those, because like I said, the creaminess in this is really strong and it just makes it smell more dessert-like. So yeah, very good. Okay, and then next I have Whipped Rose and Vanilla by Bath & Body Works. So the fragrance notes in this are crushed rose petals, cocoa flower, and whipped foam. This is such a delicious scent. It's so good. I've heard other people describe it as kind of like one of those like chocolatey coffee drinks that you get that have like the whipped foam and then like crushed rose petals on top. And it's just really good. You can definitely smell the cocoa in it and the creaminess, and then the rose that's in here is like just a really good, let's see, what does it say? It says crushed rose petals, but the rose that they use is really good in this. It's like almost like a watery rose, but not too watery, because it blends in perfectly with like the whipped, or the, what does it say? The whipped foam and cocoa flower. Yeah. So this one's really good, and I'm excited to get some use out of this one. Okay, next I have Frost Melt by Victoria's Secret. This is fresh mint and chocolate. On the back it says hot chocolate ignites mint and tonka, warming the season's frost. This one is really good. Okay, and then next I have Honey Mist by Pink by Victoria's Secret. The fragrance notes in this are honey drizzle, purple dahlia, and whipped vanilla. Again, you can see where I marked this just to see how much I use out of curiosity. I am thinking about doing a video at the end of like the cold weather where I show how much of my sweet gourmands I went through while it was cold. So yeah, that's another reason that I marked it, but a lot of it was just out of curiosity. But back to the body mist, this one is really good and really delicious. I love like honey scents, and this one is not so gourmand that you couldn't wear it during other times during the year, but this is not one that I think I would throw on when it's like really, really hot outside. I would keep it out during the summer and maybe use it during the nighttime, like after it's cooled down. But this one is like better to me like when the weather is cooler. So yeah, but this one's really good, and I've already done some scent combos with this, and I'm excited to get some more use out of it as well. Okay, so next we have Pastel Skies by Bath & Body Works. So the fragrance notes in this one are soft cloudberries, pink sponge sugar, and coconut musk. So this fragrance is really good, but it took me a long time to get into Pastel Skies because I tried it out several times and I was just like, this is not for me. But then when they came out with this like really cute packaging, I was like, you know what, let me try that again. And this time when I tried it, I really liked it after I used it for a while. This is a very unique scent because of like the coconut musk. It's not like you don't spray this out and just smell straight up coconut. Like you can differentiate a little bit between the different fragrance notes that are in here. But when I spray this out, like as a whole, I smell caramel. That's what this scent makes me think of, is caramel. So I love wearing this, and I love pairing it with different things. This is one that I believe I've paired with pink sugar several times, and so it would probably be good paired with the pink sugar body mist as well. But again, I really like this, and I know like everybody smells different things whenever they smell a fragrance, but like I said, when I smell this, like you can differentiate a little bit from the different notes that's in here. Like you can tell that there's something coconut in it, but as a whole, it smells like caramel to me, and I just love Pastel Skies. I will probably get a backup of this when they come out with it. This is how much I've used so far. So depending on how low I am on this, if they come back out with it, then I will get me another one. I think they come out with it pretty regularly though. So But I do plan to get a lot of use out of this, and I think I'm gonna kind of splurge on it since I do come back with it pretty often, and this one is just so good. Okay, so next I have Joy Sugared Snickerdoodle by Bath and Body Works. So this one has notes of snickerdoodle spice, creamy vanilla, and sugared musk. This one is really good. This smells similar to Christmas cookies, but it's not the same thing. And this one pairs well with, you know, fragrances like Vanilla Bean Noel, Christmas cookies, you know, anything like that, because it smells kind of similar to those. This one is just a little bit more foodie than the Vanilla Bean Noel, but not like overpoweringly foodie or anything like that. So yeah, but this one is really good. Okay, and then next I have Christmas Cookies by Bath & Body Works. This one is really, really good. The fragrance notes in here are creamy cookie dough, almond biscotti, and caramel woods. This one is just really delicious. And it says creamy cookie dough, almond biscotti, and caramel woods, but there's a creaminess in this, just like a really creamy note in here. And it may be the creamy cookie dough that I'm smelling, but when you spray this out, it has a creaminess that's really heavy in it. Sort of like the wrapped in vanilla, like the way I was describing it. This one is similar to that, but they're different. And this one is really delicious, and I can't wait to get some more good use out of this one while it's still cold. Okay, next we have Midnight Amber Glow. This one is so good. This is one of my favorites. The fragrance notes in this are smooth amber, caramel latte, and vanilla bourbon. So this is like a really delicious fragrance, and I actually paired this yesterday with Hot Cocoa and Cream by Bath & Body Works because this has sort of a chocolatey feel to it. It doesn't smell like straight up cocoa or straight up chocolate or nothing like that, but it just has like that smoothness to it that chocolate kind of has. But what I really smell when I spray this out, it says smooth amber, caramel latte, and vanilla bourbon, but I smell a smooth latte scent. That's what I personally smell when I spray this out, and I really like it. It's so good. There is a body wash by Caress, and I think it's called Oat Milk, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's not the brown sugar one. It's the other one that looks like that one, and it's got like oat something, and I don't remember what the other note is in it. But anyway, these two smell very similar to one another, and I absolutely love that body wash. So that's the one that I'm using right now. And anyways, I feel like those would be like combined together. They would go well together because they smell so similar. But anyways, this is really good. Okay, so next we have Cozy Vanilla Bourbon. Now this has been compared to Midnight Amber Glow, and I could kind of see the similarities, but they're definitely different from one another. The fragrance notes in this are warm bourbon, dark fruit, and vanilla liquor. So this just smells really good. It's just a strong vanilla fragrance that's very reminiscent of Midnight Amber Glow, but not the same thing. I would say this is closer to Midnight Amber Glow than it is like Wrapped in Vanilla or, you know, Vanilla Bean Noel or something like that. But this one is really strong, and I'm looking forward to getting some good use out of it. So next we have Strawberry Snowflakes by Bath & Body Works. So this has notes of juicy strawberry, whipped cream, and iced bergamot. This to me is kind of like very similar to strawberry pound cake, but not the same thing. And this to me is almost has a smokiness to it. When I first smelled the candle, I felt like it was sweet and smoky, and this is sort of like the candle, but not the same thing. I felt like this is actually didn't have as much scent to it as the candles did. But this is kind of just a little bit sweet and a little bit smoky. But it's okay. It's not one that I'm crazy about, but I do enjoy it. And I'm excited to pair it with some things and get some good use out of it. Okay, next I have Hot Cocoa and Cream by Bath & Body Works. This is just a very chocolatey, delicious fragrance by Bath & Body Works. And it pairs well with, you know, different things. However, so far I've only paired it with Midnight Amber Glow, but I do have a lot of scent combinations that I want to do with it, including putting it with this one right here, the Frost Melt, which is fresh mint and chocolate, and then the whipped rose and vanilla. I feel like it'll go really good with those. And I have some other combinations in mind as well. So yeah, that one's really good. This one is the Happy Birthday fragrance by Bath & Body Works. And this is in the scent Vanilla Buttercream. So this one is really good, and it pairs well with most of these vanillas that I have talked about during this video. But I paired this today with Twisted Peppermint because if you look at the fragrance notes of Twisted Peppermint, it has Vanilla Buttercream in it. So I put this with it. I don't know if this is the same Vanilla Buttercream that's in the Twisted Peppermint, because this could have other notes in it, because, you know, sometimes they don't put like the fragrance notes on the back of the bottle unless this is the only fragrance note that's in there. But this to me has a little bit of a cakiness to it. But either way, it's like the vanilla like buttercream part of it is very, very strong when you spray it out. And like I said, I love to play up that dessert factor in Twisted Peppermint. So this paired really, really well with Twisted Peppermint. Really enjoyed this. This one is in my project Use It Up because I'm pretty sure it's going to get used up with everything I'm pairing it with this month. So yeah, but this one's really good. Okay, next we have Cupcake Swirl by Body Fantasies. So this one is really good. People kind of went crazy over this when it first came out. I've used about half of the bottle. I'm thinking about putting it in my project Use It Up, but I have not decided yet. But this is just a very like dessert like fragrance. It's very warm. It's got some spice to it, and it's very gourmand, kind of cupcakey as the name implies, but you mainly just get a lot of warm spiciness from this scent. It smells like it's got like a little bit of vanilla in it, but this one is really good. I feel like they could have made this, they could have done a lot of different things with this fragrance because of the name. Like, I feel like they could have done more creaminess or cupcakeness. You know, they could have played up different factors in it. But when I smell this one, I mainly smell the warm spiciness. But it is good, and I would like it if they would come out with other versions of this or other fragrances that have more of a cupcake or creaminess vibe to them. But anyways, so these are all really delicious, and I cannot wait to get more use out of them. If you like these fragrances, let me know below which one is your favorite, and what fragrances are you wearing this month. Are you wearing Gourmands, or are you starting to get into more like florals for the spring that's approaching? I feel like we still have a little while till spring. I mean, we have spring doesn't technically start till I think like March 21st or something, and we're still having cold weather, so I definitely want to get a lot of use out of these because I don't wear these a lot during the summer, obviously. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell. That way you're notified every time I upload a new video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.